What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2020 for stage number 3 of our Vuelta playthrough with Ineos, Grenadiers, and mainly with Chris Froome for his last ride with his team of 11 years. Today's stage takes us from Lodosa to La Laguna Negra de Vinuesa. It is 165 kilometers of hilly terrain with the Alto de Ongala in the middle and many direct climb towards La Laguna Negra. Kind of similar to El Lagos de Covadonga or Andorra Arcalis, but less steep and many, not as long. But you could see some attacks. It's a very typical climb for a Vuelta stage. We are leading every classification with Chris. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I highly recommend you to go and check them out. But if you have done so, then let's not wait any further and let's get into the stage. And we're on the way. -2 for Chris. Brilliant. Brilliant. -2 for Chris today. That's genuinely sad. We'll have to do some damage limitation. The +4 for Ivan Souza, though, might be able to help us carry Chris until the line. That's what teammates are for. That's what teammates are for. Miral Golas is already at the front. Same for Dylan Van Baarle. Andre Amador is also there as well. All right, the rest of the team is not having a bad day, which is good. It's just a shame that our leader is -2. Well, the breakaway is nearing the summit of the Alto de Ongala, 2.7 kilometers for a group of 6, with 2-time stage winner Tomasz Marzinski on this Vuelta. Georg Zimmermann joins him with Hector Saez, Ricardo Villela, Axel Demont, and Michael Storer. Some decent climbers. We'll see who can get all the points as the peloton accelerates a tad, and I'm going to have to do the same with Chris Froome. Marzinski is the first one to move. Michael Storer didn't. Michael Storer actually completely exploded, which is interesting to see. Marzinski might get overtaken by Georg Zimmermann. Yes, he will, and it's going to be 5 points. Yep, 5 points for Georg. That puts him in 6th position in the virtual standings of the mountain classification. Chris is doing well. Even Souza with the +4 is handling this quite well as well. The same can apply to Richard Carapaz. All right, final 10 kilometers, and we're approaching the bottom of La Laguna Negra de Vinales, de Vinuesa. Sorry, I completely made that name up. Ivan Souza is protecting by Dylan Van Baarle. Amador protects Froome with Carapaz in the wheel, and we'll see how things go. Sorry. I won't be the one putting the rhythm because energy-wise, I'm not the strongest. Ivan could by far be someone be one to watch today. Again, the priority is the GC with Chris, so we'll see how that goes. But we've started the final climb. Souza and Chris can already increase their rhythm. All right, come on, son. I mean, I call him son. He's like much older than me, but still, 5K to go. Rhythm is a bit mad under the impulsion of Santiago Buitrago, and there goes Tim Wellens. Tim Wellens going for a move. That's not a name I expected to see. Formolo follows with Johnny Aguirre, Alejandro Valverde. Ivan Souza is not too far behind. Ivan Souza is the one inputting the rhythm. Alexander Vlasov completely stopped. Dylan Van Baarle is strong, very, very strong. So is Ivan Souza. Chris will try and take the wheel of our Colombian friend as soon as possible. There goes Ivan Souza's contribution to the team. We're now in the steepest portion of this climb. We're going to rest for a few meters. All right, we're going to catch Davide Formolo. We're going to catch everyone. Ivan Souza can increase his rhythm. Thibaut Pinot is in the wheel. Bruno Armirail is still here. That's a shock. Ivan still doing fine, but he is completely killing Chris Froome. There goes Ivan Souza. We won't be winning today. The win will be for Thibaut Pinot. Technically, Carapaz has the legs to win, let's be honest. But I said I was not going to win with Carapaz, so I won't be doing that. David Gaudu actually wins. It's not Pinot. Gaudu, Souza, Roglic, Froome, Carapaz, Dumoulin, Formolo, Sepkus, Bruno Armirail in 9th place. That's surprising. And Johnny Aguirre to complete the top 10. Okay, well, it's another podium. It's a 2nd place with Ivan Souza today. All right. Gaps from the 7th position onwards, which is good, meaning the likes of Thibaut Pinot got co-op in an 11-second echelon. Souza got 2nd behind the winner of today's stage, David Gaudu. FDG will be mildly happy as they did take the win, but lost time with their leader. Chris Froome in 4th place is enough to retain his leading jersey over Primoz Roglic. Formolo, Tupino is now in 4th place. Izagirre, Wout Poels. Actually, from Wout Poels, we already have a minute. Wout Poels, Vlasov, Dumoulin, Guillaume Martin, and still Michael Woods in 10th position. 240 down already for the Canadian. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Ivan Souza is still the best climber of this race, ahead of... Well, no, actually, he is now the best climber of this race. He's taken the jersey actually, and not because Chris Froome can't wear it. Chris is still in green, and Vlasov is still in white. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the -2 definitely didn't help. I could have won with Carapaz, as I said, but I decided not to because I would be against what I'm trying to do here, which is solely focus on Chris. Thibaut in 11th, losing 11 seconds. The likes of Dan Martin, Enric Mas losing 20 seconds. Where did Vlasov finish? Vlasov finished 28 seconds down. Okay, there's been a few gaps which I hadn't expected. Like it was a one big peloton that crossed the line, and I expected to see like maybe 20 seconds for like the entire peloton. But no, the likes as well of Dan Martinez being co-op in a 30-second gap. Okay. GC wise, the gaps are being bigger and bigger. The main worry right now is Primoz Roglic, who's now only 10 seconds behind Chris, winning 4 seconds back after taking 3rd place. Formula will explode one day. The Italian, I don't expect him to be a GC threat. Thibaut being 21 seconds down. I mean, we most likely have our podium already, Chris, Roglic, and Pinot. Now the question is whether it will stay in this order or change. Hopefully, you can maintain whoever's in first. I mean, they can maintain Chris in first. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow should not see any changes in the GC as we'll go from Numancia to the Area de los Caballeros for a sprint stage. The first one of this race should have been like the third one, technically, with the stages in the Netherlands, but we won't have these. So we'll have to sprint with whoever our fastest guy is. Most likely Michal Golas with a 66 sprint. Yeah, I think it's him. Maybe Van Baarle? Van Baarle with 68. Yeah, we'll sprint for Dylan Van Baarle. I'll see you tomorrow though, for stage number 4 of the Vuelta. To make sure to do so, then please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. My name has been Blackwar. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. Have an incredible day. Enjoy the Vuelta, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.